On August 20, I went to the Netherlands to attend the NAMAC swap meet. Because it's summer, there is less sellers and less buyers. That was no surprise to me. I first went to look for my favorite sellers, as I always do. Only two of them were there. Blondie, who did not have anything interesting for me, and Tom's Model Cars. I did find a bunch of stuff there. We'll take a look at that later on in this video. First, we start with the more mainline stuff. We start with the Lucy's. Here I got a Corgi Junior's Land Rover tow truck made in Great Britain. This was 50 cents and it is complete and almost mint. Crash service 24-hour stickers are intact. Cherry on top is nice and shiny. And it's got the metal hook and everything on the back still. So yeah, very pleased with this one to add to the tow truck collection. And from a German seller, I got this Auburn 852 by Hot Wheels. Metal on metal. Mind you, these black fenders, or actually they're more dark brown, are plastic, part of the interior piece. But other than that, it's really nice. Got these chrome exhausts on the side of the hood there. Chrome headlights and chrome grille. It is, I believe, also a chrome separate plastic chrome piece. Nice gold metal flake paint. As you can see, I paid €2 for that. White wall tires. This is a really nice one, and also got the chrome dashboard and steering wheel part of that same plastic chrome piece. Yeah, sweet. For €2 also, I found this Welly. Doesn't say a name on the base. This is your typical airport transport vehicle, passenger transport. It's in the Royal Dutch Airline livery. Got a few doors here on the side that say International Airport Service. Please mind the door. Number 117. Some side lights and some door handles. There's two doors front and back. There's some, I don't know, air conditioning units on top, I think, and some lights here, part of the window piece, and some lines on there too. There's seem to be double doors here, which to me seems to be the back side, although there is a seat here facing forward, or facing backward I should say. Same on the other side, and then here, which I think is the front because it's got one big windscreen and two seats in there it seems. So I'm guessing this is the front, which is kind of weird because these wheels cannot turn. So these are the wheels that are turning. So you'd think that this would be the front, but visibility would be very bad with these doors in your sight. So maybe it's just it steers in the back. I don't know if this is the driver's seat, and it probably steers in the back. It's been more than 20 years since I was last in one of these, so I can't really remember how these work. But very interesting nonetheless. I'm going to add it to the bus collection, so you'll see that again in the bus video. Intriguing vehicle. Also very pleased to find this one. This is the Siku Iveco Wohnmobil, the camper. In a deco I did not have already. If you saw Diecast Dude's video on NAMAC, I will put a link at the end of this video and in the description of the video. You can see he found one also, and he shouted my name and said, look at this, found one, but I already have the one that he showed, but I did not have this one. €2 also, and in the mint condition. We got silver for the headlights, Iveco logo in the middle of the grille, Malibu deco on the side with some palm trees and some of these kites, and a beach chair with an umbrella Yeah, cool stuff. Metal body, plastic base. Yeah, pretty basic interior, but there's some stuff in there. Maybe I can show you. Where's my flashlight? Oh, there it is. So let's see. We got a urinal for a steering wheel also. Siku learned that from Mattel probably. Got a living room area there, and then on the side, on this other side, we've got the kitchen. So yeah, cool, basic but nice. And then there's a bed on top of the cabin here, obviously. Nice one. I like it a lot, and I try to find all of the versions. I'm missing a red one. It comes with a ferry, but you know, don't want to spend the money on the ferry, so it's going to be a hard one to find. And another great find. This is the Heimer XSI by Majorette. This is the first release from 2018, which I've never seen before. It was in the catalog, but I thought it was never released. So to my surprise, I found it at Corgi's table. €3.50. Got a little discount, so ended up paying €3.18. Very nice model. Got the lens headlights that are very flush into the body. Very nicely done. Nice grille and everything tempoed up. Colorful deco. It's got a few paint chips because, you know, Majorette and white paint don't go together very well. I love camping sticker on the side. Metal door that opens up, and again, you've got a camper interior, so let's take a look. Got a proper steering wheel from Majorette. It's much better than what Siku did. Dining area behind the driver's seat, so you can turn the driver's seat and then you have an extra seat, and the passenger seat also. So you have extra seats for the dining table. Then there's the kitchen, and then for some reason Majorette gave up, and then behind there's pretty much nothing. A post and then just an empty space. That's really disappointing. I mean, why? Yeah, because they put windows on the side, so you could just see in there and just see there's just a post and nothing else really. There's even a window here too, so why bother putting a window there if you're not going to put an interior? Yeah, anyways. Heimer name and the model on the back. Taillights. Comes with a trailer hitch that is glued together on this, or glued shut on this particular model. Not sure why, that's how I bought it. Trailer hitch doesn't make sense to me on a camper. These vehicles usually have a large overhang, which means if they drive up something, so the front goes up, the back goes down, and usually has a tendency to drag on the road. That's why many of these have a small wheels on the chassis in the back that they can roll on. So a trailer hitch would also always mean a hindrance for a situation like that. So that's why I don't think it's very realistic, and it's absolutely not necessary. They should have not done the trailer hitch and have the base clip into the body on this spot, and that way they would not have to do a post. So then we could have gotten a complete interior. Well, at least that's my opinion. That's what I would have done, but you know, Majorette likes to do things differently. They like to do their own thing, which is cool, but you know, sometimes doesn't really work out very well. This was only 2018, and since 2019 we gotten this one, which is also nice, and it's a typical deco for these vehicles. This one is maybe not that typical for these vehicles. This is. You can see many of these like that, but I like the original, more colorful one better. This is also 2018 date, but at the end of 2018. This is at the beginning of 2018. So yeah, very pleased to finally have both of them. Well, staying with Majorette, I've got one in a vintage one in the plastic blister here. The bank security one. €5 I paid for it, which I thought was a fair price for a one that is still in a sealed blister. It suffered some sun damage, so it's yellowed and it's become brittle, but it's still closed up. This is kind of a generic casting. Kind of looks like an international somehow. I think it's a nice one, metal on metal. Not sure if it's made in France. I mean, it says here, where is it? Fabriqué, made by Majorette, and then the city in France where they are located. But is it really made in France? It doesn't really say that. So kind of hard to tell, but you know, got the plastic roll-up door in the back and everything else. And then the push guard in front is plastic too, but everything else is metal. Nice one. Also was able to score a bunch of Matchbox on the card. Most of them, the blister ones, are from one seller. And then there's one window box that's from a different seller. So we start with the oldest one. This is the Jeep Cherokee. This was available from 94 to 96. They were all €2, by the way. So this is very plasticky for being from that era, I think. 2 rivets in the front, and then the back it clips into the body. So we got suspension, that's cool. We got the black plastic base and then a red piece, an interior piece that also makes for the wheel arches and the rocker panel and the bumpers. Plastic trailer hitch that sits quite high up. Kind of a purple with some orange and white flames on there. Jeep embossed in the front there. And some packaging rub on the mirror, but it's not that bad. And Jeep embossed on the liftgate also. Cool. So no post in this one, so we get a clear view on the interior. Disc for steering wheel, that's okay. Can live with that. A Dodge Viper, 1998 release, American long card. So it does not have the easy opening feature here yet. So we'll do it like this then. Suspension. Dodge Viper RT10 on the base, black base, a yellow metal body, and you got full bumpers front and back, so no plastic parts on there. Some black paint in the front for all the details. These are plastic parts, part of the interior probably, or the window piece, not sure. Side exhaust, part of the base. No tampos in the back. That is a cool one. This is the truck camper. This was the first release in 1999. It's an error. It's got a hole where the headlight should be on this side, so the NAMAC didn't completely fill the mold. So I'm not going to open it, going to add it to the error collection. Very heavy model also. It's got an opening door on the other side. So we got 3 campers here in this video already. That's cool. And there's yeah, like that kind of stuff. We got the 1997 Ford F-150. This is a 99 release. So we got a very shiny chrome base. Suspension. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Chrome bumpers front and back, full metal bed. That's why we won't see this casting again, or it would be retooled. Gray interior, proper steering wheel. Sweet. Land Rover Freelander 2000. Again, American long card. Black base, blue interior, that also makes for the wheel arches and the bumpers front and back, and the grille, lens headlights, part of the window piece, and a separate piece for the spare wheel in the back that is not part of any other piece, is just separately fit on there. That's nice. Trailer hitch also. And this definitely has suspension. The T-top roof. And a disc for a steering wheel. Again, it's okay. This one I'm not going to open because I already have it, because I did not check my list for this one, thinking I didn't have it. 1998 Jeep Wrangler. Sometimes that happens, you know. 2001 release. It's got the Gecko Tours livery on there. I think I got this from a 10-pack. So I'm going to pass this on to a friend. I'm going to see if Tyrone has it or wants it. Camper top on there. Next up is the window box. This is a Bmw X5 from 2003. Not to be confused with this one. It's almost the same red, same rims, but the Stars of Germany version has the headlights painted and maybe some deco in the back, and has a gray interior. This one has the side deco and a tan interior, and it has the Hero City logo on the windscreen, windshield. Yeah, interesting to have both of these. Let's see which side gives way first. Okay, this one definitely. Little glue on there and old glue, so easy opening. Nice to have this insert in there. So we got a plastic base, and we got to turn it around to read it. No suspension. So we got the silver stripe on the side with the number 54. Got the base that clips into the body. And the Hero City tempo, that's it, all we get. A nicely detailed casting. All metal bumper, front and back. Look at that. Nice weight to it. No sunroof, just all metal roof. And a proper steering wheel. Sweet. The Flame Chopper. So, from what I learned from watching Level M Diecast on YouTube, in 2004, Matchbox released a bunch of goofy fantasy castings like this one, which did not sell at all. So most of them are a one-time release, so only in 2004. I got this for my Majorette Matchbox fire engines video, to have an example of each fire engine casting that they've done. So that's not something I would normally collect, but you know, I want to show an example of each, or try at least. So that's why I got it, and that's why I will only open it in that video. This one will also not be opened up because it's a Stars of Cars. This is from 2007. It's called the Guzzler, but it's actually the utility truck. Yeah, very nice one. The jet fuel, or yeah, fuel livery. Nice. I pretty much have the whole set, except for obviously the Volkswagen van and the Flame Tamer, which is actually the fire engine casting that was never on my radar before, but might find it on my search for the all the fire engines. I pretty much have all the other ones on here. Yeah. And so is this one from that same 2007 Stars of Cars set. Very nice silver Jaguar Xk. Now this Jaguar Xk is from 2008. We are going to open up this one. I thought I had it, but luckily I checked on my list because the one I have is this one. So as you can see, it's got different wheels. It's a different tone. The right one is more of a maroon. The left one is more of a metal flake red. I think the right one is 2010 release probably. So let's take a look at both of them and compare the colors. So on the left is the new purchase, on the right is the one I already had. So they both had the headlights and the grille stripe. Well, actually the one on the left gets a black background behind the silver stripe. The right one only has a silver stripe, no black background. So there's a difference there. Obviously different rims. If you look at it on the side, the back, they both get the same details. Different license plates. This one has a packaging rub, as you can see. Well, this one a little bit too. So try to get that off. Black interior on the one on the right, and a kind of a almost tan, but it's a little bit lighter than tan interior on the left one. It's a disc for a steering wheel, but they put some detail on the disc there, so it looks kind of okay. Then we got the Duff Xf 95 Space Cab. It's a 2008 release also. So we got a black plastic base. That's completely plastic base here. And then a metal cab that sits on top of there. Got a functional fifth wheel, so you can actually pull a trailer with this. Courier transport logo livery. Lots of details on there. Not sure what that says here in small print. See if you can read that. Freeze the frame. Plastic part here for the grille. Duff Xf on there. Only tempo there in the front, and then same deco on the other side. Pretty much have most mainline versions of this casting. That's cool. Well, I mean, just blister ones. City bus with the metal body. Later on it went to a plastic body and metal base. This is a plastic base metal body version. I think this is a Rio Sada casting. Everett Transit, City of Everett at your service since 1893. 2008 release also. I will open this up in the bus video. Smart Cabrio in green. Also, well, not also, from 2009. Not to be confused with the super fast version, courtesy of Mr. David Johns of Twice Diecast. Very similar, but not the same. Totally not. Let's make a little comparo here. A little bit different green, different rims. The Superfast has those Superfast 5 spokes, and the mainline has the 6 spokes. Black safety construction on the mainline, and silver on the Superfast, with also some silver on the side of the windshield, which the mainline does not have. Details in the front are pretty much the same, except for the grille is silver on the mainline and black on the Superfast. Both have a license plate that is different, obviously, and the Superfast gets the wipers painted, and that the mainline does not have. And in the back, no license plate on the mainline, but the Superfast does have it, and does also get some more emblems. But the mainline does get the taillights, so all in all, for a mainline, you get 4 tempo sides. That is not bad. Definitely to compensate for this small vehicle. There's some holes here in the back, which are also on the Superfast, so it's not a casting problem. So that's cool. And it's got a proper steering wheel too, which is a must-have on a convertible. And actually it does look like the real steering wheel. That's nice. That's a nice touch. I like that a lot. Continuing with Matchbox singles, the International MXT MVA 2013. You can see that because it's got the 60th anniversary logo on there. First release of this casting. Also have almost all of the releases of this one. We got a black plastic base. Doesn't mention the name on there, but the body does mention it. Got the international logo there in the middle. That's the only tempo it gets in the front. Gets tempos on the side. Nothing in the back. It's got no windows here. There's just black paint on the metal casting. Got a turret on top, or a hatch. No interior, so black window, plastic window piece, and it got some stuff here in the bed, which is plastic also. But yeah, it's a cool one. I like it. We got another error here. This is called the Mbx Tanker, but again, it's a utility truck. And the tanker part is not completely clicked into the body, so it's kind of tilted towards the back, interestingly. So that's an interesting error. I like this utility truck. It's it looks like an American truck or a rig. It's not licensed, but it's it's very realistic looking, and that's why I like it. 2013 also. It's an error, so I'm not going to open it. Add it to the error collection. And we got the Urban Tow Truck, also 2013. Rio Asada casting also, lens headlights, a functional boom on there. And this will get opened up in the tow truck video. Then we get to what I got from Tom's Model Cars. Let's lift you guys up a little bit more. He had a bunch of mangled up Hot Wheels Premium Deutschland design. Great set. There might be a YouTube friend out there that has some of these for me, but you know, I could just not leave them behind. And usually I forget what people have for me, so I bought it anyways. If I get a nice carded one, I'll just keep that carded. Normal price at Tom's Model Cars, €9.5. I got it for €5. This is the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, number 1 of 5, and to me the best vehicle in the set. Here's the other ones. Well, we're going to have a look at all of them, and I am going to open it up because with inflation as it is now, I'm never going to find a Hot Wheels display case anymore. They're never going to be €50 again like the first one I got. So I have 3 jammers that still have mainline cars in them. I'm going to empty those and put my Hot Wheels Premium in there. And also the tub with the Hot Wheels Premium is full, so yeah, can't add any more. These are MBK castings. MBK stands for Matchbox Bangkok. So they are made in the Matchbox facility. So they have the same easy opening feature on the packaging as the Matchbox do. So of course we got metal on metal. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter Tourer. Thick real ride is on there. Kind of a dark gray on the cladding here and on the wheel arches. Got the side lights here in orange. Tail lights nicely done. Got a metal bumper part of the base. Plastic ladder with a spare wheel attached. That is not the same wheel as there's on the actual vehicle here. Some paint loss on the rim there, but you know,